everyone, and welcome. You join us here for this T20 between Peshawar Zalmi and the Quetta Gladiators. And joining me for the next hour or so is Alison Mitchell.
Thanks, Damien. The pitch today is quite dry. There should be something there for the bowlers. But if the batters can see out the new ball, well, there should be some runs on offer. Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they can stay focused. Shakeel taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Ball for the batter coming in.
Thick edge. No, that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. They cracked it straight to the fielder.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Power and precision in that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That's gone vertical. Won't be out, but they should pick up a few runs.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
That was a nick. Missed chance. Could be 4. Infielder onto that one in a flash. Jamal over-pitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Saw that early. No one's catching it. Great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Too good. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Ended the over. Quetta are now on 54.
Great. Nicked it. And out. Oh no, it hasn't been taken. He's dropped a bit of a soda there. That's out. Wicketkeeper takes it safely.
Captain, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Great shot. Rode the bounce and cuts through point.
That was a beautiful shot. Roxon's very late on the shot.
Well balanced. Smothered the ball through the leg side it goes.
End of the 9th over. The score is now 60.
That's massive. Out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Front foot punch down the ground. Mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that has gone. Came right off the meat of the bat. Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That's a monster hit, going all the way for a maximum.
Packed on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. In the field.
Good shot, a beauty.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller.
A little full, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Oh wow, that's a biggie. Huge, all the way for 6. It's gone many rows back.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Great shot. Stepped inside the line, flicked the wrist. That will run into the boundary.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Beautifully timed shot. Should get a few runs.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Solid shot, going for 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Great shot, rode the bounce and cuts through point.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through.
Great shot, just waited on the ball and placed it into the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see, possibly.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I don't think anyone will get to it.
4 runs.
What a shot! That's sailing away for a maximum.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nice shot, just flicked it off the pads.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 delivery. So hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Too much room, got what it deserved.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for.
Very defendable total. The openers need to get their eye in quickly and keep the scoreboard ticking.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, should be runs.
Good return back for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't stop that. Bubba loves the short balls, and that hook was no exception. No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
On the back foot, and that's gone high in the air. That'll be four. Great shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of bowler respond.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Lovely shot, gets back quickly and finds the gap.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Really playing all the shots that over, really expensive.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Captain going with some pace. He's played that well. Back with a point, through gully, 4 more.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
What a shot! That's sailing away for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Power and precision in that one.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. How will he reply?
Great shot. Rode the bounce and cuts through point. Nicely done.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Well bowled. Lured a rash shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
That's been smacked away. Fielders won't stop it.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase.
Clever shot. Moved across the line. Clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball? Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Early on, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I don't think anyone will get to it.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Needs a dot ball.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Smacks that away through the gap. Good bit of batting.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed. Could be four.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Went for the drive, but no connection.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. This could spell trouble for the batter. Crunched away. No doubt, that's a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six. Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Beautifully timed shot. Should get a few runs.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Really playing all the shots that over. Really expensive.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Beats the outside edge. Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Shot. Should be runs.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted it over cover. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Well for the textbook.
Captain going with some pace. Played and missed.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Shot. Should be runs.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Goes for it. In the air, but should land safe.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Superb timing. Now then, that's a confident appeal. Right out of the middle. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's been exploited. Head still, struck hard, high and long, 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot. How will the bowler respond? Baba watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Nice shot. Runs possible. End of a disappointing over. Shaquille has to be asking what is going wrong, not what is expected from a key bowler.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory. That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Captain going the spin and taking some pace off the ball. Shot, should be runs.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Wow, don't even bother running.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that has gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Vince drills that one away. That's 4 more to the tally.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Khan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been coming a little too easily. Beautifully timed shot. Should get a few runs.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Played and missed.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Perfectly timed. Could be 4. Good take. Probably saved 4 runs there.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beautiful timing off the front. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep will need to chase it.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Perfectly timed. Could be 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Fantastic effort by the fielder. Had that covered and saved some runs. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Played and missed.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Vince muscles that away, flat and hard, 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Head was over the ball and well timed, just couldn't find the gap. Too much room, got what it deserved.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will the bowler respond?
Drilled away into the gap. Fantastic shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Khan given the ball again and the captain showing faith despite poor figures.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Vince played that well, but found the fielder. Played and missed.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Well bowled. Lured a rash shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Smacks that away through the gap. Good bit of batting. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team.
Good stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Away it goes. Flown off the middle, and that's a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again soon.